Okay, all right. We are again preparing for our maths test, and this is going to be topics in term 1. We have we have patterns, we have functions, which is a lot. Please, functions is the biggest part of your paper. Without wasting time, I want you to try these questions for me. I'm giving you 5 minutes on this. Everybody, 5 minutes, not more than 5. We're going to work like this. I'll give you questions, you quickly work it out, and we continue like this to see what we can do. Are we winning on this question, guys? Are we winning? Oh, guys, if we are done, let's save a lot of time. The sum to n terms of an arithmetic sequence is that. Calculate the sum of the first. Very simple. If we are given Sn, 1.1.1, we are given Sn as 3n squared minus 5n. What is S21? We just substitute 21 there. What are you getting?
1,342.
1,003.
No, 1,280. Sorry, so it's the next answer.
1, 2?
1,8.
8-1 or 1-8?
1,8.
1218. What are
Yes.
you getting, child?
I think I have this email.
1 second, guys. All right, determine the 22nd. Please know how to work that out. And this is the formula. Tn is Sn minus Sn minus 1. That formula is not on the formula page. It's something that you need to know. All right, so if I'm looking for T22, you see my N is now 22. It means S22 minus S21. We already have our S21. Can we get our S22? By doing the exact same...
1,342.
Okay, let's substitute first. We need to get S22, which is 322 squared minus 5 multiplied by 22. What would that be?
1,342.
All right, are we confirming 1342? So that's how to work out your S formula. But I'm looking for T22, which is S22 minus S21. 1342 minus 1218. And our answer would be
124.
And we are done with 4 marks there, quickly. So please let's know those principles. Let's know that. Know is once now and for all. Okay. Once you know it, now you know it, and that's it. How many terms of this sequence must be added? Please let's learn to read the question. How many terms? When they say how many terms, what are we looking for? We are looking for n. How many terms? Most of the time we just read, you know. How many terms of this sequence must be added, which is a sum, all right, to obtain a sum of that. But what type of pattern are we dealing with? First line, it's an arithmetic what? Pattern. So it's a series now. And since they said sum, what is our formula for sum? Let's see what we need. Sn equals to what? N over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Let's see something. We're looking for that n. Do we know Sn? Yes, 8162. But my dear learners, we do not know what a is, and we do not know what d is. But I think we can get all of that. Do you think we can get a? It's 4 marks, so there's a few steps. I think we can get the first term. S1 is actually equal to a. Sum of the first. So if I say sum of the first, I'm only adding one thing. So S1 is equal to a, and what would that be? 3 into 1 squared minus 5, and what would that be? Negative 2. Are we on the same page? So the S1 is A. Oh, so I have A already. Beautiful. I have Sn. I have A. I'm looking for N. What I don't have is my what? D. How do you think we can get D? What is D? D is the difference, right? T2 minus T1, or Tn minus Tn minus 1. Something like that. If this is that, do you think I can get the second term? If I say S2, can I say T2 rather, S2 minus S1? Will that be fine? Using that same formula we used in 1.1.2. Because I'm looking for the difference. So second term minus what? That's not the only way, but I think that would be the easiest way. I know my first, and I'm looking for my second. All right, what is S2? 3 into 2 squared minus 5 into 2. What would that give me? 4, 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. Is that correct? So I can get D, which is T2 minus T1, 2 minus negative 2, and what's my difference? 4. I think I have everything that I need. Now I want you to see something, guys. Do you notice what I did first was to interpret and check what is it that I have. I noticed I did not have A. I found it by saying S1. I didn't have D. I found S2, or I found T2 rather, and used T2 to find S1 using the same formula. I hope it makes sense. Can we throw all of this inside that formula now and get N? You are going to do the maths for me, please. 8, yes.
So, won't we be able to just say 8162 and use the formula in question 3n squared minus 5n? Because it says Sn is equal to that, and then you move it over and factorize.
You can. We can try, but I would prefer this way, although that would work as well. 8162 equals to Sn. All right, that should work. Okay, let's try both. Actually, I didn't see that, but that would work. Let's try both and see if we're going to get the same. We should get the same answer. All right, we should actually get the same answer. Good sight, because what we simplified all of that to get that Sn. No, that's smart. All right. N over 2. You did that, right, Kian?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay.
And I got N is equal to 53.
All right. It should be correct. It should be perfectly correct. Can we solve that quickly for me? Yes. So we have multiple options. Yes, Samlemo.
So I did the quadratic formula.
Using which formula? Which one?
So I used the Sn equal to 3n squared minus 5n.
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying with Kian. We would get the same answer. What's your N?
53.
Absolutely correct. So we have two options of doing that, because they told us that the sum is 8162 and the sum is 3n squared minus 5n. That's actually a shorter method of getting that. You got N as what? 53. But let's solve that. For algebra purposes, I'd like us to solve this just for algebra purpose. What do I have? I have 8162 equals to N over 2. 2 minus 2 is negative 4. And then you have what? 4n minus 4. See, I've already expanded. 4n. I'm actually going the long way. 4n. Is it 4n? Yep. Minus 4. 4n minus 4. All right, what will this give us? 8162 n over 2. This 4 would go, and what we have? We have what? 4n minus 8. And if we expand, what would that give us? Divide that by 2. But why is it giving us something different? I just want to check something. Did I do this one right? Just want to check something. Why am I having a different Sn? The sum to n terms of my arithmetic sequence is that. Okay, let's walk through first. Hopefully we'll get the same answer. Let me just recheck. 2 times 2 is negative what? 4. All right. Then 4n minus 4. Negative 4 plus 4n minus 4. That's minus 8. All right. Minus 4n. Okay, let's solve this. What do we have? 2n squared minus 4n minus 8162. Okay, please give me answers here. Everyone should be able to do this. Let's solve. Either you are using quadratic or whichever one you are using. What are you getting?
Sir, could you decimal?
A decimal.
Yeah, this is 64,89.
Both answers.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? 4n squared. It's supposed to give us the same answer. Okay, let's just recheck quickly. Just want to recheck something here. Is there something that I did wrong here? Yes, anybody? 3 minus 5 is minus 2.
So it's 3n squared minus 5n. You wrote 2n squared minus 4n.
Yes, because I tried to work out this one. I wasn't working with the 3n minus 5n. You see, I'm just doing I want to do this calculation. I want to see something here. Because it's supposed to give us the same answer. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if Sn is this, all right, I tried to work out my first term by substituting there 3 squared minus 5 multiplied by 1. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And I found my T2, S2 minus S1, which is 2 squared. Now that's 4, 12 minus 10, that's 2. And D, oh wait, there's an error here. Wakey. There's an error here. Quickly, let's sort out this error. This is S2, right? I'm substituting 2 there. I'm supposed to say minus S1. I didn't put the minus S1. Minus negative 2. All right. 3 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4 times 3, 12 minus 10. That will give me what? Just put that in a calculator for me to give me my value of T2. (12 minus 10 is 2. 2 plus 2 is what? 4. What are you getting? Why negative 6? 2 times 2 is 4 times 3, 12. 12 minus 10 is 2. 2 minus minus 2, 4. Okay. All right, let's just fix that quickly. So what is our difference? Our difference is, because it should come back to whatever we have there. What's our T2? 4 minus, and our T1 is that. So our difference should be 6. Okay, let's quickly fix it. 6. Sn. Let me just take this out and work out quickly. We said Sn equals to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. What is our Sn again? 8162 n over 2. 2 multiplied by 6 plus, 2 multiplied by negative 2. My a is negative 2 plus n minus 1, and our difference is 6. Quickly. 8162. It should take us back to where we started from. What would that be? Negative 4 plus 6n minus 6. Yeah. That's why I said I was going round here. What would that be? Minus 10 plus 6n. Do you see how they got that thing? So here we're just going round, but it's okay. If I multiply in, Negative n will be negative 10 divided by 2, which is negative 5n, and then 3n squared. So you see we came back here, which was a waste of time, but all good. 0 equals to 3n squared minus 5n minus 8162. I'm sure you used your quadratic here, right? Minus negative 5 plus or minus square root of. So we could have just gone this way the first time, but I just did not see it. 8162 over what? What's your answer? You got 53 and what? Quickly, answer 53 or?
Negative 51,33.
Negative 51,33. And n cannot be a negative. Okay. So all of this one that I did was just a waste of time. We could have just worked here. And this could have been the 4 marks just here. All right. But at least we're able to see how to get the sum. So please, what did you learn from this particular one? Don't forget that Tn is Sn minus. That is the main thing we picked from this question. Please don't forget that. It's not on the formula page. It's something you must quickly remember. All right. Are we all okay, everybody? We're good? Make sense? Okay. We still have a few number pattern questions. All right. I hope every confusion has been cleared up now. We are all okay. We're all sorted. Since they gave us Sn as 8162 and they gave us an expression for Sn, we could have just equated and not waste so much of our time. And sometimes that's how we don't finish our paper. All right, 6 marks. 6 marks here. 4 minutes. seeing you guys are drawing something, and it's 15 seconds left. What are going? Did you guys finish? Seeing you guys drawing lines when it's 10 seconds left. Okay, let's add 3 minutes. Nah, I'm adding and you must get marks. Child, come, let's go. All right, let's see. Were you all able to do this? Quite a number of people in class today. Beautiful. Now, the idea is to observe the pattern. If you notice, the pattern has a repeated 7. So that is the main key here. No one is going to tell you, you have to just observe. So I notice there's a 7 here, there's a 7 there, there's a 7. Oh, it means the odd ones are 7s. And the next one, I think it's an arithmetic pattern, right? So calculate the value of the 78th. Now, what you need to quickly see that this one is an even number. And if you notice, it is the even ones that are arithmetic. T6, T8. The even ones are arithmetic. So when they say find the 78, you know what they're telling you to find? The 39th. What did you calculate? 38. Why 38? Yeah, what is 78 divided by 2? The 39th term. So if I look at my arithmetic now, what is our arithmetic pattern? 7, 12, 17, 22. What's our difference? 5. You know how I get my Tn, right? 5n, 7 minus 5 is 2. I'm looking for T39. What would this give us? Quick answer, somebody?
197.
197. Do we agree? Noella, your hand is up. Noe?
No, sir.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. Guys, are we okay? Do you understand why we calculated T39? No. All right. So if you check this, because I knew that will be where the issue is. This is T1, T2, T3. Look at T4. Let me stop. Let me use T4. T4 is actually the second term when it comes to the arithmetic. If you can see that, that's my T1, that's my T2 of arithmetic, T3 of arithmetic. Do you notice? Do you notice it's times 2, times 2, times 2? So if I'm looking for T78, it will be T what? 39, because it's double. Make sense? Calculate the sum of the first 103 terms. Now, if I look at 103 terms, what do you think? Because it's a pair, let's divide it by 2. What would that be? 51, comma what? 2. What am I trying to show you here? Oh, 51, comma 5. 51, comma 5. But what am I trying to show you? Do you notice this 103 is an odd number? It means for the sevens, we have 2 terms. And for the arithmetic, first, I have 51 of this and 51 of that. That gives me 102. Because it's a combination. 7 arithmetic. 7, if I divide it by 2, I have 51 what? Sevens. And I have 51 what? Arithmetic. But we are looking at 103. Which one is the odd number? It's the sevens. I don't know if I'm making sense. Look at this. If I say 7, 7, 7, 12, 7. How many times are here? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what is this 5? I have a 7 and I have my arithmetic, right? How many 7s? 3. How many arithmetic? 2. So if I say 103, I have 51 sevens and 51 what? Arithmetic. Now that is 102. Which one will be the next one? It's a 7. Because 7 is the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you notice? 5. If I add another one again, 17, 7. I'll have my 6, 7. Like that. So it means at the end of the day, I have an extra odd number, which makes my 7 to be 52. There are 52 sevens and 51 arithmetic. If you add 52 and 51, what do you get? 103. I don't know if I'm losing you here. Kind of. Precious. Talk to me. Am I losing you? Guys, is there anyone who is lost from home? If we don't show what? No, you are not going to lose 1 mark. I'm just trying to explain to you. So what we then need to do is to say the sum of 103 terms will be 7 times 52, because there are 52 sevens, plus sum of how many arithmetic did we say? 51. What is 7 times 52, by the way? 364. Plus, what's our formula? N over 2, remember? 51 over 2 into 2. What's our first term of the arithmetic? 7 plus 50 multiplied by D. Do you know where my 50 came from? Just use the formula. N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1 what? D. Since I am working with 51 terms, it's 51 minus 1. That gives me 50. My common difference is 5. Please put this in a calculator for me, and we are done with that. Let me know if there's any question you want to ask me. Junior, are you okay?
Yes, sir. I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. Kevin?
Good evening, sir. So could you please explain how you got the 51, the 52 and the 51 terms, sir?
Okay. All right. Answer is 1796. Kevin, let me quickly take you through what I did right now. So if you look at this pattern, do you notice the pattern is a combination? I want you to keep your mic on for me, Kevin. Let's go forth and back together.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you notice the pattern is a pair of 1 7 and 1 arithmetic.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful. So if it is a pair, check this. If it is a pair, I think that would make more sense. For every circle that I draw, that's a pair. Are you seeing that, right?
Yes, sir.
So I have a 7 and an arithmetic. I have another 7, A1. I have arithmetic 2. I have 7 and I have arithmetic 3. How many terms do I have now?
So you have 6 terms.
Beautiful. Do you notice 6 divided by 2 is what?
3.
How many pods do I have? 3 pods.
3.
So is it okay to say if I were to continue, I'll get 7 and the 4th arithmetic, that's 8. Do you notice it's double all the time?
Yes, sir.
So if I then go to 103, but let's stop at 102 because 102 is even. A7 and A51. So I have 51 pods already. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So if I have 51 pods, how many terms do I have?
51.
102. Each pod has 2 numbers.
Oh, yes, okay, 100.
So what is the next number? 7.
And A52.
I don't need A52 because if this is 102, this becomes T10 what? 3.
3.
So when you see such a question, you don't need to do all of this drama. You just do this. Look at what you do. You take 103, you divide it by 2, that will give you 51,5. So I need 51 here and I need 51 there. Are you okay? That's 102. Then you check which one is my first one. The first one is a 7. It means I have an extra 7. An extra 7, which makes it 52 sevens and 51 arithmetic. Together, I have 103 terms. Make sense?
Thank you. Makes sense, sir.
All right. Junior?
Sir, would it be okay if you like broke it up into 2 sequences?
Yes, it's fine. You can break. The question is, how many sequences will you write?
So like for the first one, I just wrote like 4 sevens, and then for the second one, I wrote 7, 12, 17, and 23, and then I just like calculated 51 for the second sequence and 52 for the first, and then I got the answer.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's correct. And then you add both of them together. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, beautiful. Sigma notation. Guys, quickly. Can you do 2.1.1 for me? You have 1 minute. Let's move like that. 2.1.1. Write down the values of the first 3 terms of the series. 1 minute so that we can do corrections immediately. And this is the time you should spend in an exam on this question. Don't spend it as if you are going to shop. Just use your calculator and you are done. Come, witness, you need to work faster. You don't need all of that. Just put it in a calculator to write your answer. You're done. You see, you have 24 seconds left. So what do you do for the first one? You substitute K as what? 2. Because I wanted to learn to finish your paper. What's the answer? 9. Then you substitute as 3. What's your answer? Negative 27. Then you substitute as 4. What do you have? 81. Do you notice in that 1 minute I was actually done? 30 seconds. Pa, 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 pa. And the reason we're starting at 2 is because the base is at what? 2. Write down the value of the common ratio. Everybody, what is your common ratio? That is 15 seconds. What is your common ratio?
So the common ratio is 3.
Is it 3? Wrong answer.
Negative 3.
All right. R is T2 over what? T1. Negative 27 over 9, and that's negative 3. Look at you getting 3 marks in 1 minute now. Maximum 2 minutes. Will that converge? Explain your answer. Will it converge? What is the rule of convergence? Which one? Not less than 1. Not just less than 1.
So in between 0 and 1.
Between 0 and 1? No.
Something less than 1.
Vice cos.
All right. 2.2.3. Sum to infinity will converge if R lies between, you're very close, at least you have an idea, when R lies between what? Negative 1 and 1. Okay. So will this converge? Look at your R. Your R is what? -3. Will it converge? No. Answer is no. Explain. R does not obey -1, and you are done. Don't write too many stories that R is now less than -3, -3 is greater. Just R does not obey that rule. All right, 2.1.4, I want to give you 3 minutes. Sigma from 2 to 13 minus 3 to the power of kx. Give your answer in terms, they are not saying solve for x. Please don't start solving. Give your answer in terms of x. 3 marks, come, let's move. Where's Priscilla? Is she in class today?
Yes, so today she's here too.
Okay. Priscilla. Okay, no problem. Noloazi, which answer is this? And Michelle, no, K greater than, why K? We don't work with K, we work with R. Noloazi and Michelle, we work with R. Okay, beautiful. Thanks for sharing those answers. I love that. I love that. You will not forget those answers anymore. Remember what sigma means? What does sigma mean? Sum. Do you remember your formulas? Okay. Okay, were we able to finish this question? Let's see. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs down, you didn't finish or you got stuck. Specifically, you finished. Lovely. Can we interpret what this examiner is saying? What are they saying? What is this examiner saying? Okay, while I'm preparing, in case you did not finish, you can still be working while I'm busy preparing my own slide. And it's just 3 marks. All right. First thing is, I know that this means sum. And the good thing is, guys, we already know that it's a geometric what? Series. We know the formula. What's our formula? Sn. If you don't know what to do, start by writing the formula. Then you start substituting. Oh, do you see? We need A. What is our A? We go back there and substitute -3 to the power of 2 what? X. What is that? 9x. That's A. We need to get R. To get R, let's get T2. -3 to the power 3x, -27 what? X. So what is our R? T2 over T1. -27x over 9x. And that is what? You're safer this way. What is N? Top minus bottom plus 1. What's our top? 13. Bottom 2 plus 1. What do you have? 14 minus 2 is, there are 12 terms here. Do you notice I have everything I need now? I have my A, I have my R, and my N. So I need my S12. What is our A? 9x in bracket. What is our R? -3. How many terms? N is 12 minus 1 over what? R, which is -3 minus 1. Put all of this in a calculator. Your calculator can handle it. And at the end, you write X. Case closed. Let me know if it makes sense. Somebody who's done this, please give me an answer. And why are you chasing a black cat? Entle? Why are you chasing a black cat? What did you do?
So I didn't know where to even start.
Okay, so now you see what to do, right?
Yes, sir.
The sigma means sum. Write your formula and see what variables you need and find them. Anybody with an answer here? Please, let's ask questions if we need to. Let's enjoy the session and ask. Yes, Libs?
Well, I don't understand how to find A.
How to find? Yeah, look at the formula we wrote there. What does the formula say? Top minus bottom. What's on the top? 13. Let me show you quickly. Look at this. To make it...
A.
A. Oh, A is the first term. All right. And all we need to do is to substitute K. We're saying start from 2. So you substitute 2 there. That's all. -3 squared is 9. What is 9 times x? 9x. Okay. All right. I see those giving me answers. You're getting negative what? 119574.
So,
Yes?
what if I did it differently, but I got to the same answer?
Specifically, what did you do?
So, I first calculated the sum, and then when I got my answer, then I multiplied by x.
It's fine. It's all right. It's correct.
Okay.
Very beautiful. Answer that I'm seeing here is 1195740. Okay, let's see. Let me get a calculator quickly. Let's work it out together. So it is 9, open bracket. Did you put that negative 3 in bracket? Minus 1 over minus 3 minus 1. Okay, maybe you made a mistake somewhere. All right, nice thought pattern there specifically. Beautiful. Oh, guys, we have this 6 marks. A quadratic sequence with a general term Tn has the following. Determine the value of Glenvista. I was emphasizing this in one of the classes that I was teaching you about quadratic. I don't know how many people were in that class. Entley, are we okay now? Because I showed you how we got that. Are we okay? Talk to me quickly so we can move on together.
Yes, sir.
All right, beautiful. Okay, guys, should I give you 5 minutes on this? Because I wanted to try. I just don't want to keep doing. I'll be spoon feeding you. And when you get into exam, there's no spoon. You are left alone. There's no spoon. Let's see your interpretation here. Something I want to try. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Were we able to get? Give me your answers. First term. Anybody? I saw a thumbs down there. All right. Quite a number of people. Ooh. Oh my days. Yes, precious witness. Wait too. Oh, Junior, please. To be fair, sir, I wasn't in your class that day. Junior, you were taught number patterns. You didn't have to be in my class. Yeah, we see you. We see you. Trying to escape. All right. Let me take you through very quickly. It's a quadratic pattern. Now, please understand what this means or what this stands for. I'm going to do a very fast explanation here. That is your what? When you see that, that is your first what? Difference. But that will only work when n is greater than or equal to 2. Please take note. Don't substitute n as 1. Because if you substitute n as 1, you know what you're saying? You're saying t1 minus t0. The question is, do we have a t0? No. But if you substitute n as 2, what are you saying? t2 minus t what? 1. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Because basically, this is what we are looking at. We have T1, we have T2, we have T3, and this pattern continues to T29, which is 1166. Now, your first difference, what would you have said? T2. Oh, do you notice I'm getting exactly what I wrote up there? And I could only get that when n equals to what? 2. So how do you get this term? You would say n is equal to 2. So what do we have? 3 into 2 minus 4. What would that give us? 2. Make sense? So it means this term here is 2. What will the next one be, by the way? Your n will be what? 3, which is 3 into 3, and you could actually see your common difference. Your common difference will be 3. What is this? 9 minus 4, which is what? 5. Do you notice your common difference is now what? So we can say 2a equals to 3. What is a? 3 over 2. You remember that this is 2a, this is 3a plus b, and what is this? A plus b plus what? C. Are we on the same page? Now can I get my b? 3a plus b is equal to 2. Everybody please get me b. C is going to be our problem. But I'll show you how to get c. Quickly get me that. 9 over 2. 2 minus 9 over 2 would give us what? Minus 5 over 2, I think. 4 minus 9. Precious, what are you getting? Negative 5 over. Now, C is the problem. Do you know why I can't get C? Because I don't know T1. But what is Tn? Tn is an squared plus bn plus what? C. Now, I know T29. Oh, 1166. What is my A? 3 over 2. What is my N? 29 squared. Plus, or minus rather, B is 5 over 2. What is my N? 29. Do you notice the only thing left is C? Can you please get C for me? Do the maths. And let me know now if it makes sense to us, guys. All right, I still have 1, 2, about 3, 4 people saying no. Can you unmute yourself and somebody talk to me quickly where you are lost? Go forth, ask me questions.
Hi, sir.
Naledi.
Can you please explain the first part where you got 2 is the answer being
Okay.
2 and 5.
Naledi, I guess that's where most people will be confused. Keep your mic on. I'm going to use you. Look at this. Are you okay with me writing T2 minus T1?
Yes, sir.
And that is what I have here, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you notice my n is 2? 2 here, then 2 minus 1. So for me to get this, I have to make n to be equal to what? 2. Because if I put 2 there, do you see it's going to come out as T2 minus T1, which is exactly what I have here.
Oh, yes.
You see, right?
Yes, sir.
For that to come to pass, n must be, I can't say n is 1, because if n is 1, I'll be getting T1 minus T what? 0. And we don't have a T0. We have a T2 and a T1. You sorted?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any other person who needs an explanation there quickly? For those of you that gave me a thumbs down, let me see if you are now okay. Lebo, talk to me. All right, thank you guys. Yes, Lebo?
How do we find the T1?
T1.
Yes, sir.
Did you get C?
No, sir, I'm trying to find C, but I'm struggling finding T1.
Don't, Nana. Look at the equation I gave you on the board. Do you see my equation? Don't worry about that T1. We're going to get it. Let's complete this. What is C? Anybody? I think somebody gave me C. Negative? Negative 23. I'm seeing a negative 23. Well, you guys are getting negative what? 168. Let's see. Let's get a calculator. So what would I do? Negative 23. Maybe you made a mistake somewhere, Precious. Label, do you now see what T1 is? What is T1? A plus B plus C. Do you see that? Three over 2 minus 5 over 2 minus 23. And that should give you negative 24, I think. Negative 2 over 2, negative 1. Negative.
Sir,
Yes, talk to me.
sir, if we just sub to get T1, if we just sub it into the quadratic formula, that's still fine.
Wait. If you just do what?
If we sub it into the quadratic formula,
Which quadratic formula do you have? Give me what you want to sub it into. Let me write it down.
so the quadratic formula used is 3 over 2n squared minus 5 over 2 minus 23
3 over 2 n squared
minus 5 over 2n.
Oh yeah, you still get that. You'll get that. You'll get negative 24.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So you just substitute n as 1. But I already know my T1 as A plus B plus C. Labs, are you okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, so that's how we get T1. Everybody, are we okay, guys? You need to rewatch this thing again. Even in term 2, you need to rewatch this lesson. It carries a lot of concepts that we need to work through. Are we okay? All right. Oof. Functions. We are now in the biggest part of the maths, paper 1 paper. Functions. 40 marks. Drink some water. Drink it. Let me guide you quickly. I'll do number 1 and then you are going to carry on the next one. I know number 1, I've done it so many times, but I want to show you something here. This examiner is a bit cheeky. Please take note of this. Look at that f of x that we have. That's not right. Why is it not right? I want to show you something. 2x. I shouldn't have my f of x with a negative x. Because when we write the general formula, we always say f of x equals to what? A over x plus or minus p. Do you notice that this is positive? Your x is positive. That's the standard form. So let's rewrite that quickly by bringing out what? The negative, and this becomes x plus 3. Please, your x should not be negative. And what does this mean? I'm going to do it, behave like you are babies in grade 8. This means 2x plus 3 over negative 1. And the negative is going to affect everything I have on top. That's what my equation should look like. The denominator should be a positive x. And to write, now there are so many ways of writing this thing like this. So many ways. I could do long division. But there's a method that I love so much, And I think I've taught this to everyone that has come across my way. And I'll give you the steps. Step 1. Find vertical what? Asymptote. Find your vertical asymptote. Step 2. Sub vertical asymptote. This is just one method. A numerator. And you are going to test this to find A. And number 3. Q is coefficient of x at numerator I want to add something to this because I want to cover everything. Coefficient of x. Coefficient of x at denominator. This is one way of getting this thing done. I'm giving you notes so that when you are at home and you want to study, you are preparing for exam, you are able to write those things now. Now, the note I gave you before didn't have step 3. We keep redefining stuff. That's growth. Because I kept testing it out to see. But now I think it's final. Just keep testing and testing and testing. Find vertical asymptote. Everyone can do that. But remember, make sure your x at the denominator is positive. Find vertical asymptote. Number 2, you need your a. Substitute your vertical asymptote to get your a. And number 3, you need your q. Coefficient of x at numerator divided by coefficient of... I can show you 2 ways of doing this. And let's see if we're going to come back to the same answer. I'll show you 2 ways. If you want, I can show you 3. You would choose. Let me do 3 ways. You would choose which one you want. Just for these 2 marks, so we don't want to waste time, I'll show you 3 quick ways. You will choose the one that you want. One we learned from grade 7. I'm going to say, not in my school. It's a lie. Everyone learned it in grade 7. The only thing is that you guys are spoiled with calculators. The day you bought calculators, you gave them your brain in the shop. You thought you paid 200. No. You gave them your medulla oblongata. Some of you need to go back to the shops to collect your brain back. That is if you did not buy it from my friend. Anyway, she bought it from my friend. Your brain is gone. Brain is gone. Sold it to somebody else. Are we ready? Okay, let's see. Look at what we have. Minus 2x minus 3. So like I said, I'm going to do it in 3 ways. So I want to divide my board into 3. I hope the space would be enough. What is f of x again? We got minus 2x minus 3 over what? X plus 3. The first one, long division. That's what we learned in grade 7. Look at what I'm going to do. I want to just teach you because we are different. Somebody might prefer something different. Look at this. What is negative 2x divided by x? That will give you what? Negative 2. Already, let me show you where that negative 2 is. Can you see my negative 2? That's my q. I already have that negative 2. Now, after doing that, please follow the step. What do? You multiply. That's what we're doing in grade 7 when we're not using calculators. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times 3 would give us what? Negative what? 6. Then what do? We subtract. Do you remember it used to be divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down? That's how we teach in grade 7 and grade 8. Divide, multiply, subtract. Now, if we subtract, put a minus there. Negative 2x minus negative 2x will give me a 0. What would this be? Negative 3 minus minus 6. What would that be? That would be a positive what? 3. And I'm done. So my answer therefore would be 3 over x plus 3 minus 2. 3 over x plus 3 minus 2. Long division. People don't like this one. I'll move quickly because it's 2 marks. What is my second method? The second method is using the K method. Because maybe some of your teachers taught you so that I re-emphasize. What do? Please look at what I'm going to do. I have negative 2x minus 3 over x plus 3. Look at what I'm going to do using the K method. I will rewrite this equation. Instead of x, I would write x plus 3, which is the denominator. Instead of writing x, I rewrote that. I substituted that. Now, what is my next step? I said K method. Here you need to please listen carefully. I'm going to write this whole thing afresh. And I'll say plus K, all right, should be equal to negative 2 x plus 3. What I'm actually looking for is this. Let me show you what the K will do. I'm looking for a number that I will add to this to still give me this. People don't like this one too, the K method. Let me see if I actually, if I'm doing it well. Negative 2x, I think so. Check this. If I expand this, what will it give me? I should be getting a 6 somewhere. Sorry, let me do this. Minus 3 plus K equals to negative, I missed that. All right. I should be getting a 6 somewhere. Let me see, will I get a 6 here? Minus 2x minus 6 minus 2, that will cancel out. And what will this give me? K minus 3 plus 3. I've forgotten this one, and I used to do it a lot. I should get a 6. But I don't like this one anymore. I left it. Look at the note I gave you. Let's use this one. This one is the shortest one. I've forgotten that K method thing. I'll remember along the way. Look at the note I gave you. What is the first step? Let me use my notes. That one is a lot simpler. What is the first step? Everybody? Find what? Vertical what? Asymptote. What's my vertical asymptote? X equals to what? Negative 3. Second step, find A by doing what? Substitute your vertical asymptote in the numerator. Check. What is our X? Negative 3 minus 3. What do you have? 6 minus 3. And what is your A? 3. Third step, find your Q. What is your Q? Coefficient of X at the numerator. What's the coefficient of X at the numerator? Negative 2. Divided by coefficient of X at the denominator, positive 1. So what's my equation? I can therefore write my f of X. What's my A? 3. What's my denominator? X plus 3. I like this one. It's fast. I don't have to cram anything. Just remember those notes. Find the vertical asymptote. Substitute the vertical asymptote in the numerator. What is your Q? Coefficient. Coefficient of X at the numerator divided by the numerator. Let me give you one to do for me quickly. What if I have this? 3x plus 1 over x minus 1. Please quickly rewrite this for me. Let's rewrite that in 30 seconds, everybody. Follow the second step. Find your vertical asymptote. Substitute vertical asymptote to get A. Quickly, everybody. Quickly. We still have tricks to do. So by 7, we must be done with functions. And then we can slowly travel into trigonometry. And you guys are saying I should do some word problems on algebra. I've got to go search, but I think I know where to search from. Vertical asymptote. X minus 1 equals to 0. X equals to 1. What is A? Substitute that 1 in the numerator. What do you have? 4. Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. I was trying to explain that second one for you, and I hope it makes sense. Step one, find your vertical what? Asymptote. Once you get that, then you get your A. And after getting your A, you just do the normal thing that needs to be done. Then find your Q, coefficient of top, divided by coefficient at the bottom. Everybody okay now? All right, guys, let's go answer our function questions now. The whole function thing, let's answer it now. Okay, so we're back here. Guys, I want you to answer 3.1.2, 3.1.3, 3.1.4. If you can answer, yeah. Can I give you 10 minutes? This should be done in 10 minutes, all of it. You're only starting from 3.1.2. 10 minutes, quickly. Let me add 2 extra. You're going to mark, I'm going to put ticks over here. All right, let's mark. I hope you are able to run through quickly. What are we looking for? I'm going to run here. Determine the coordinate of the what? F, intercept of F. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, we're looking for the intercepts. All right, we already have our equation. So let's work. What's our f of x? 3 over what? X plus 3 minus 2. Is that what we have? Yes. Okay, so let's run. When they say intercept, what are we looking for? X-intercept. And we know that y equals to what? 0. So 0 equals to, what do you have? 3. I'm moving with the speed of light because this is very straightforward. This comes here, becomes 2. What I usually do from here, I just change position. I bring my x plus 3 here, and I bring my 2 there. Then I move that 3 over 2 minus 3. What are you getting? Talk to me. Negative 3 over 2. Okay, please talk. Let's make it fast. So negative 3 over 2, whichever method you use. Then y-intercept. What do I know? X equals to what? 0. What do I have? 0 plus 3 minus 2. What are you getting? I'm getting negative 1. Negative 1. So x is, these are very, very quick things that no one should get wrong. Sketch the graph. Beautiful. If I'm sketching the graph, I draw my y-axis, I draw my x-axis. The first things I draw will be my asymptote. And what's my asymptote? X equals to negative 3 with dotted lines. And y equals to negative 2. Don't make it so big so that your graph is not looking very funny. What are my intercepts? When x is 0, y is negative 1, which is somewhere here. And the other one is what? Negative 3 over 2, which is somewhere there. So that's my graph. Negative 3 over 2. And you know you need to draw the other part of the graph as well. Case closed with that. Next one. Axis of symmetry with a decreasing what? Function. Axis of symmetry. How do we do that? We use what I call the magic box. It's positive and negative. But I want the negative what? I want the negative one because it's a decreasing. So I just do that. And what will that be? Minus x, minus 3, minus 2. Negative x, minus 5. Guys, are we okay? Quick things. I need everyone to get those things right there. Those are common questions. So if you're getting anything wrong here, quickly let's fix it. Okay. If they ask you for a point here, the closest point, if I put A there, it's a common question as well. What do I need to do? I need the axis of symmetry that passes through that point. You see? This is my axis of symmetry. If they want that, what do I do? Just extending the question. I'll look for the positive axis of symmetry. Y will be what? X plus 3 minus 2. The positive one. So it's going to be x plus 3 minus 2. Then what do I do? A is a point of intersection. I'll equate my graphs. X plus 1 equals to 3 over what? X plus 3 minus 2. Then I'll solve for x. How do you solve for x? You move this here, and it becomes x plus 3 equals to 3 over what? X plus 3. And I'm sure you can solve this by foiling. I won't finish this, guys. You would solve this. And if you are mathematical, you can just use x plus 3 squared, and then you deal with that. All right. Anyway, please just take note of how to find the closest point. Make sure it's magical indeed. It makes you get things very fast. Okay. And I hope we are okay with everybody. We need to run quickly because we still have what? Exponential, parabola, la. Okay. So that one is sorted. And so please don't make mistakes. This is where you pick up your marks. Good marks are available here. What are we looking for next? F is decreasing. Okay. Learners struggle with all of this. Where is F decreasing? F of x decreasing. What does it mean when we say f of x is decreasing? Let's look at it again. It says determine the value for which f is decreasing. Where is f decreasing? Anybody? Somebody share answers with me here. When we say a function is decreasing, it simply means it should have a negative what? Gradient. All right? And you would see, look at f is decreasing here, going down. We always read from left to right. And again, do you see f is decreasing here? So across the graph, f is decreasing in both graphs. Moving from left to right, you see you're going down. Left to right. So f is decreasing across everywhere. So what's my answer? X is an element of real numbers, but x must not be equal to the vertical what? Asymptote. Please take note. X is an element of real numbers, but x should not be equal to negative what? 3. Because the graph does not exist at that point. Now, lady, if you say x is greater than negative 3, what about the left-hand side? Do you understand? Because it's also decreasing here. Because when you say negative 3, you're only looking at that. But this side, it is also what? Decreasing. Finally, on this one, f of x is greater than or equal to what? 0. Where is it above 0?
Sir?
Yes?
Can you please repeat A?
A. Okay.
Yes.
And Claire, we said it is decreasing. A decreasing function has a negative gradient. And a quick way to look at that is when it's function, we read from left to right. So if you look at this, am I going up or going down? And Claire?
So it's going down.
Good. That's a decreasing function. If I start from here, what's happening?
You're going down.
I'm still going down, so it's decreasing. If my graph was like this, then do you notice that's increasing?
Yes, sir.
Moving from left to right. So in this graph, you can see that every section of this graph is decreasing. That's why I said x is an element of real numbers, but the graph does not exist here. We don't know how the graph is behaving. So x should not be equal to negative 3. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Awesome. Next question. F of x is greater than or equal to what? 0. What are we saying greater than? It is above what? 0. Where is that happening? Please look at this because it's going to be a highlighting. Just that. Do you notice that's the only thing there? That's where our f of x is above what? 0. That's where it's positive. So what should our answer be? It is between negative 3 and negative 3 over 2. Between negative 3, that's where it is above 0. what would our answer be? X lies between -3 and -3/2. But I'll put that there. Because at 3/2, it's also equal to what? 0. Guys, I cannot put it here because the graph does not exist at -3. That's our asymptote. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. Functions is it's a very, very big part of our paper. So it's important that you are able to run through. All right, quickly. Don't waste time on this. 6 marks. Come on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Then we have exponential, which will end the function part. Are we done? Sketched below is the parabola, da 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 da, and a straight line, okay, da 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 da. Determine the coordinate of R. What do you notice about the coordinate of R? What can you tell me about position R? Just by looking at it. Quickly. R is the what? X intercept. So what do we know? Y should be equal to 0. So we can use G of X. 0 is 3x plus 6. What is X? -2. Please, if they say coordinate, write it out. X is -2 and Y. Otherwise, you lose that mark. Determine the equation of the parabola. All right, how do we get the equation of the parabola here? There are two ways of getting that equation of the parabola. Let's analyze quickly, guys. If this is -2, do you think we can get that? There are two ways of getting that equation. I can use this one. Do I know my A? I can use this. A into X plus P squared plus Q. All right. Do I know a point on the graph? Do I know a point? -2 and X, Y is 0, right? A, what is X? -2. What is our turning point? But when we take it into the equation, the sign should what? Change. You see, it's -½ there. But when I go into the equation, it must become +½ And what is our Q? 9. From here, we can get our A. What is ½ minus 2? -3/2. All squared plus 9. If we square that, what do we have? 9 over what? 4. Can I just bring my 9 here as -9? And you can do the math. -9 times 4 is -36 divided by what? So what is A? -4. A is negative, and it makes sense. It's a sad face. My A has to be negative. Can I throw everything back into? There are two ways of getting this equation, but this is what comes to my head quickly. I can do the second one if you want me to. -4 into bracket X plus ½ squared plus 9. I can actually leave my equation like that because no one says I should find it in terms of ax squared plus bx plus c. I'm allowed to leave that like that. Did that make sense? Sir, where did you get 9 from? Turning point. Your P and Q are the turning point. That's where the 9 came from to me. All right. Would you want me to do a second method? Or I should just leave it like this? Huh? Should I do a second method? Okay, let me do a second method. Here, you've got to know your functions now on this second method. Guys, look at this. Look at this. This is -½ You're going to ask yourself a question. How many units are there from here to here? You say right minus left. -½ Or look at this. If I don't know this, right? I can use my midpoint formula. x1 plus x2 over 2 should be equal to -½ Do I know this value? -2 plus x2 over 2 -½ Can we solve quickly? -2 plus x2. If I cross multiply, or if I just multiply both sides by 2, what do I get? -1. What is x2 there? 1. Does that make sense? Just doing the maths. Are you okay with my 1? Yes, talk to me quickly. Questions?
So what happened to the? Oh, never mind. Okay.
All right. Okay, beautiful. I've done some steps there, believing that you guys will be able to see. All right. Now, what is the equation of a parabola? Y equals to a x minus x1, x minus x2. Do I know a point on this graph? Negative half and 9. My y is 9. A. What is my x? Negative half. Now, what is my x1? Those are my x-intercept. That becomes a positive 2 because it is minus 2. And then, what is my x value again? Negative half. What is my x1? All right, do you want to do that? Put those two in the calculator for me quickly. That will be negative 3 over 2 times negative 3 over 2. You get 9 over 4. What are you getting? Negative 9. And if you divide both sides by negative 9 over 4, it would give you what? Do you see I'm getting back my negative 4? And then I throw that back into my equation. Y equals to negative 4 into bracket. X minus x1, which is x plus 2, and x minus 1. I'm sure you know how to FOIL. This will give you x squared. 2 minus 1 is 1. And 2 minus 2 times that will give us negative 2. So it is negative 4x squared, negative 4x plus 8. If I were to expand that first one, I would get the same answer as well. So those are the two ways of getting your parabola. Since we're not restricted here, that's why I left the first answer like that. Everybody okay? Do you understand the dynamics that I used here? The axis of symmetry is the midpoint. So we can use x1 plus x2 over 2. All right, let's go to... Oh, beautiful. Guys, quickly, get me this answer. 5 marks. Fast. Don't waste time here. Here, I'm giving you 3 minutes to do both questions. 30 seconds to read. Let's walk through quickly. Witness, talk to me. Stuck? All right, guys, are we ready to mark? It says the graph of the inverse function is given as that. So the inverse function is given at root 3x. Determine the equation of f. Already you know that it's inverse. How do we do inverse? First, we start by saying y equals to that. Now, let's find the inverse. X will be equal to that. What do you then do? Square both sides to get rid of the square root. What would that be? X squared equals to what? 3y. So what is y? X squared over 3. And we are told that we have a restriction. So we also must write our restriction. Is that correct? X equals to root of 3y. All right. For which values of x will f of... Now, guys, please look at this thing. The easiest thing to do, I would say sketch. Can you sketch the inverse of this function? Because it's not... Let me see. Can I do it algebraically? What is my f of x? F of x is x squared over 3. Let's see if we can try algebraically. Greater than... Oh, no, less than or equal to... Oh, this is a mess. So I have to square both sides, and I'll be getting x to the power what? 4 over 9. Trying to run away from that. All right, but let's see. Oh, I can use a trinomial. It's actually a trinomial. Oh, is it? But if I were to do that, x to the power 4 over 9, you see, it's something very, very... Can you see there? It's kind of crazy. X cube. It's a lot of math here. For 2 marks. I would rather sketch the inverse. The question is, can you sketch the inverse of this? Look at this point 3, 3. If I were to reverse it, they know it will still pass through the same point 3, 3. I want you to be smart about it. Look at this point 0, 0. If you inverse it, it will be 0, 0. So what will your graph look like? Does that make sense to you, everybody? Because 0, 0 is 0, 0, 3, 3 is 3, 3. It will pass through that point. You just look at the shape of the graph. Look, idea, your graph bends towards the positive y. The inverse will bend towards the positive x. Anywhere I see y, I just change it to x. Does that make sense? So it's as if I'm going on the positive y, then it bends. Oh, the next one, it must be as if I'm going on the positive x, then I bend it. So you can see here where the graph of f of x, which one is f of x? The red one, right? So this is where we're looking at f of x, and this is the inverse. So where is f of x below? It's between 0 and 3. And they said also equal to. They are equal at those points. Case closed. Did that make sense to you guys? Algebraical is always an issue. Yes, talk to me, Kevin.
So what if we let the answer as x is less than or equal to 3?
What about the 0?
So I don't add a 0.
Yeah, then you'll get 1 out of 2.
Oh, okay.
Because if you say x is less than or equal to 3, you know what you're talking about? By the way, if you say x is less than, do you notice that answer includes negative answers, right?
Yes, sir.
And well, we are told x cannot be negative.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Makes sense, everybody? It's way better than algebra. Algebra is a mess. We will get it, but it's a big mess. So always just use your graph and then sketch. All right. And I'm sure we all know how to do the log thing. Should we find one? Oh, here we have logs. Come, let's get this. Let's get the log one quickly. If you can at least do 4.2.1 and 4.2.2, then we can check on translations and then go to trig. Trig, we won't stay long on that. Functions is the main thing. Please do 4.1.1, 2.1 and 4.2.2 for me, those 5 marks. And you are sketching. I'm giving you 4 minutes. In an exam, don't use more than that. Don't overdress your graph, guys, please. It's a sketch, not you're not an artist. Are we done, guys? If you are not done, it means you are overdressing your graph. and we don't want to overdress the graph here. Quickly, g of x is 1 over 3 to the power x. Guys, here we don't want to waste time. This is where you quickly pick those marks. G of x is 1 over 3 to the power of x. You know your g of x is y. Lovely. You start like that. Then what do? Inverse. You change your x to y. Now what do? When you are looking for the exponent, we bring in logs. The 1 over 3 is a base. And you know how I said you should write it? I would prefer to write it as negative log 3 over 1. I prefer that. Both will be marked correct, but for calculation purposes, I prefer the second one. Guys, you see, it's 15 seconds. Write the equation, switch your x and y, and use logs because we're looking for exponents. What are we told? We are told to draw a graph of the inverse, indicating any intercept with the axis as well as one point. All right, the examiner says draw the inverse. What do? Draw my y, draw my x. Now we want the inverse. So we want to draw this graph. First thing you must realize that for this particular graph, x has to be greater than 0. So it means my graph is on the right hand side, which automatically gives me my asymptote there. Because if x is 0, that graph would not exist. It will give me error. Next thing is you want to find your x-intercept. What do you make? Y equals to what? 0. Negative log 3. All right. Divide both sides by negative. That's fine. 3 to the power 0 equals to what? X. And what is x? 1. So I see 1. But now, you see, I don't know how the graph should go. I'm behaving like somebody who doesn't know what the graph should be like. You know what I will do? I want to see the shape of my graph. I already know the graph is going to pass through that point. Okay, let's find another point. If you can find another point, it will help. That's 2 and that's 3. Quickly, I won't use 2 because I see a base 3. It's easy. I'll use a 3. Check. Y equal. Be smart about it. If I put a 3 there, it's easy. Your calculator will give you negative 1. Oh, so when my y is negative 1, my x value, can you see your shape already? See the shape of the graph? And it must not touch the x-axis. And we are done there. You just need to make sure it's kind of just cool. And they said it should show the coordinate of a point. What is that? X is 3, y is negative 1. And this is your what function is this? The inverse function. Please let me know if it makes sense. You just need to quickly, this is where you move quickly. Pa, pa, pa. It's 2, 1, 1, 1 mark. We get those marks very, very quickly. I want us to spend the last 30 minutes on trigs. Look at this. The graph of h of x passes through that. Determine the value of a. Let's walk through this quickly, everybody. Can you interpret that statement? The graph of h of x the graph of Michelle, okay, on that other graph, but okay, I'm just seeing your response now, but let's move on quickly. Look at this. They said it passes through what? Negative 2. What does that tell you? Your x value and your y value. Please write that equation down and substitute very fast. It's 2 marks. Come, everybody, quickly, quickly, quickly. Then I'll show you translation from h to g. H of x is a into bracket 1 over 3x plus 7. Come, let's do maths the way it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, my favorite. H of x is a into 1 over 3 to the power x plus 7. And we are given a coordinate of a point. What's the coordinate? Negative 2, 10. All right. What do you do here? You see, that's your x. Just by substituting, do you know you get 1 mark? So there's no room for 0. My y value is 10a 1 over 3 to the power of negative 2 plus 7. If you put that in a calculator, you're going to get 9. Am I right? All right, you're going to get 9a plus 7. Beautiful. Bring that there. What do you have? 3 equals to what? 9a. What is a therefore? Divide both sides by 9. 1 over 3. Case closed. Are we okay there, everybody? Did that make sense? Junior would go back to the graph. You take a screenshot. Just trying to run because of our time. All right. If you want this graph, you can take a quick screenshot. You should have taken it now. You got to be fast. All right, guys, look at this. Describe the translation of H to G. What is H? Let's write down H. Remember we got A as 1 over 3, right? So look at H. Let me show you the beauty of this. 1 over 3 into 1 over 3 to the power x plus 7. And we want to move this to what? 1 over 3 to the power x. Let's be mathematical about it. You know what I will do first? I will rewrite this thing using laws of exponents. This is to the power of 1. If we are multiplying with the same base, what do? You keep the base and add. So what do I have? 1 over 3 x plus 1 plus 7. That is h of x. Now the examiner says, do magic so that you will get 1 over 3. What do? Do you notice the most sensible thing to do? Look at this. I'll write my translation in green. Is to remove this 7. Because where I'm going does not have a 7. So what do? Minus what? 7. Do you see that the 7 is gone already? What about the top? Exponent. My exponent is x. But what is this? X plus 1. How do you get rid of the 1? Minus 1. All you need to do is to describe what you've done here. Yes, talk to me. Quickly. Make it fast.
So, why did you minus 7?
Because where I'm going to g of x. Remember, this is my g of x. It doesn't have a 7.
Oh, okay.
So to get rid of this 7, I subtract. Look at my exponent again. It's just x. To get rid of this plus 1, I subtract. All I need to do now is to interpret. On the x, x's are always what? Deceiving. That's a minus. Minus should be left. But it is x. So it's going to the right. Shift 1 unit to the right. Remember, right is minus, left is positive. What about this negative 7? It's my y. Shift down or shift 7 units down. It's 2 marks, I think. For that is called translation. So do the maths. See what you need to do. Whether you need to add or whether you need to subtract. And then after doing that, if it is with the x, know that it is horizontal. If it's not with the x, then know it is vertical. X's are deceiving. All right. No, to me, that's why we said x's are deceiving. X's are deceiving. Normally, when I draw a Cartesian plane, positive should be going to the right, but it is your x. Give me the name of one of your x's. So, me quickly, give me the name of one of your x's. John, beautiful. Do you notice John is now an X because he was lying that he would never leave you? Yeah, John was saying, I would never leave you, no matter what. Come rain, come sun, come shine. Where is John now? He's gone. Okay, so X's are the same. John was saying, without you, I can't sleep. Is he not sleeping now that you're not there? Without you, my life is finished. It's a lie. John is with another person, lying to that one again now. Okay. So X's are D7. Did that make sense to you? Oh, sorry, it's personal. I'm sorry. Oh, is there a John in your class? Maybe the John is in the class. So I didn't mean you, John. I was just from T's and C's for maths only. Let's quickly walk through tricks, guys. T's and C's for maths only. All right, but to me, make sense? And I hope it makes sense to everybody too. X's are the same. You guys are fighting, or maybe some of them know John and they are trying to protect John. Let's quickly look at this. Child, why is that book going to the bag? Huh? Oh. All right, let's quickly walk through this trick. Here, please take note. They said without using a calculator. Don't come here and be telling me 0, what. Once we see a comma, it's a big problem. A decimal. Now, I'm going to run through this because of our time, so please follow. 5 sine B minus 4. Let's simplify this first. Can we move the negative 4 over? 5 sine beta equals to 4. What is sine beta? 4 over what? 5. Now, what I'm going to look at here is that sine is positive. Where is sine positive? Quadrant 1 and 2. So I'm going to quickly try to draw. Please don't draw something very tiny. It's part of your work. Don't draw as if I don't know, a cockroach just jumped on your table. Quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. Some of you, the way you draw is like an ant. Even you can read. Now, but they told you something. They said beta belongs to 90 degrees and 270. What does that tell us? It means we have left quadrant 1 because we are saying the angle is bigger than what? 90. We are in quadrant number 2 and quadrant number 3. Where do we have 2 ticks? Quadrant number 2. That's where I am going to draw my triangle. This is grade 10. We all did this in grade 10. And what will this angle be? This angle will be beta. Guys, even if they give you 2 beta, that angle will be 2 beta. All right. What is sine, by the way? Opposite over? So what's my opposite? 4. What's my hypotenuse? What is missing? Your x again. Hey, John. John is missing in our lives. Shame. Okay. How do we find the coordinate or the position of John? Theorem of? All right. So what would it be? X squared plus y squared equals to, we do not know our x according to maths. What is your x now? 9. 25 minus 16, 9. But guys, are we okay? How did I get the 9? Okay. This child. X squared plus 16 equals to what? 25. If we move the 16 over, why didn't you ask? I must look into your face. Guys, what is x? Then what? X is not 3. Plus minus 3. Now you look at the graph. It's on the left-hand side. So we are choosing what? Negative 3. Please take note. There is a mark for the quadrant and there's a mark for the X. That's why that question is 3 marks. Now I can get my cos beta. What is cos beta again? Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse, which is negative what? 3 over 5. And you get the third mark there. Number 2. Number 2. Did it make sense, guys? Quickly. Did the first one make sense? All right. What about cos 2b? What do you think I should do? Please don't tell me you are going to multiply that angle by 2. Use trig ratios. Look at cos 2b. This is actually what? 2 cos squared b minus 1. Use your formulas. And luckily, do you know we know cos b? It's the first question we did. 2 negative 3 over 5 all squared minus 1. Please get me an answer there. 9, 25, 18, 25, 7 over 25. Negative 7 over 25. Yeah, once I talk like that, it's processing. Oh, the next one is nice. Sine 3b. Are we going to multiply by 3? Because what we are used to is double angle, half angle. Now what is this? Triple what? Angle. But look at this, my good learners. If I say sine 3b, you know what it means? It is basically sine 2b plus b. Then I'll use my compound what? Angle, which is sine 2b cos b plus cos 2b. Oh, this examiner is clever. I see. Do you notice we have cos 2b already from the second question? The question is, what is sine 2b? Do we multiply by 2? No. Is that an identity? Yes. 2 sine b cos b multiplied by cos b plus cos 2b sine b. We are just going to substitute now. Did that make sense to you? Talk to me. Sine 2b is 2 sine b. Yes?
Please explain from the beginning.
Which beginning?
From number 3.
Okay. Number 3 says sine 3b. And what comes to my head with sine 3b? Kevin, keep that mic on for me. Are you okay with that first step?
Yes, sir.
Good. Do you remember the compound angle formula of sine A plus B? Do you remember that formula?
Yes, sir.
Which says what? Sine A cos B plus cos A. You remember that, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's use that now, where this is now my A and this is my B. So it's sine A, which is sine 2B cos beta. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Plus cos, what is our A? 2 beta. Is that fine with you?
Oh, yes, sir.
But sine 2b is another identity. I'll tell you why I am not changing. Look at, are you okay now?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll tell you why I'm not changing cos 2b. Because I already have it from the second question. So can we substitute? What is sine b? Do we have sine b? 4 over 5. Do we have cos B? Negative 3 over 5. Another negative 3 over 5. What is cos 2B? Negative 7 over 25. That's why I said the examiner is clever. They know what they want. And what is sine B? Please, from here, put it in a calculator as long as you don't write a decimal. From here, you can put it in a calculator. But what would that be? What is 3 times 3? 9. 9 times 8 will give us what? 72. So that's minus 72 minus 28. 28 and 72 would give you 100. Answer is negative 4. I'm lying. 100. Yeah, wait. 100 over 25 times 1 over 4. 1 over 16. What do you have, child? Huh? 44. Well, okay, whatever your answer is, fine, correct. 44. Please don't put decimal. Are you sure? Wait. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 9 is 72. Oh, yeah. It is 72 minus 28. I was saying negative 72 minus 28. All right, guys. Did it make sense? Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. Correct. So please know how to interpret your question. Know how to interpret your angles. I hope you guys all did half angles and double angles at school. Because that one, Ish. Let me do one. Let me do one quickly. I want to do one. Let me see what's next. This one is straightforward. Please, I'm not going to waste my energy on that. Let's prove this identity. Then I need, okay, but before I do that, let's quickly do one half angle and double angle. Given that sine 24 equals to m, 1, find sine 12, 2, find cos 12, 3, find sine 48, 4, find cos 48. I'm playing around all of this and I can add more. Let me add one more. Find sine, add 2 more. 66. Oh, you know, I'm thinking calculations in my head now. Number 6, find, no, this should be actually cos 66. Now find sine 54. And I could tell you to also find cos 54. Wow. If you can do this, then you're good. All right, so half angles would be here and double angles. Please, my beloved dear learners, the formulas that you are using will be this. Cos 2 theta is 2 cos squared theta minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. Then sine 2 theta is 2 sine. You don't need more than this. It's number 1, number 2, and number 3. You don't need more than these 3 questions. Are we ready? Running out of time so quickly. Let me know if you're ready. Give me a thumbs up. Please draw your triangle. 24 is in the first quadrant. Quadrant 1. 90 degrees. And this is same thing as m over what? M over 1. So your opposite is m and your hypotenuse is 1. What will this one be? Please don't make a mistake. It is 1. Some people write m squared minus 1. Please, it is 1 Otherwise, use your theorem of Pythagoras. Don't make that mistake. It's a careless one. You rather just use your theorem of Pythagoras. Are we okay there, everybody? Please. Theorem. Don't cram it. Just use theorem of Pythagoras. Number 1, sine 12. What do I do to get sine 12? Guys, I want you to listen. If that is a half angle, if it's a half angle, keep your eyes here on the right hand side. Half is on the right. Keep your eyes on that side. That is where you are going to find half. Here you are going to find your double. What do I mean? Do you see I'm looking for sine? I'll use number 2. That's where sine is. So it is cos 2 theta 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. Where my theta, see, half. Oh, theta is now half. It means this is 12 multiplied by 2. And this gives me cos 24. Beautiful. I am donné here. Everything I'm going to do has to do with that 24. Let me know if that makes sense before we continue, everybody. Before we continue. Kevin, where are you lost? Quickly. Nkem, where are you also lost?
So I'm lost from how you went from sine 12 to cos 2 theta.
No. Check. Here's the deal. What am I looking for? Keep your mic on. It helps me. Quickly, Kevin. What am I looking for?
Sine 12.
And I just told you that when you are given half, work with this guy. But your half is on the right hand side. Do you see I'm looking for sine, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to use the one that has a sine. This one.
Yes, sir.
And this is cos 2 what? Theta.
Theta.
That's why I wrote the formula out. Now check. Since I'm looking for sine 12, do you notice my sine is there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make this theta 12. Anywhere I see theta, I should put 12. Can you see theta is 12?
Yes, sir.
Good. What is 2 times 12?
24.
Good. The idea is to get my 24. Does that make sense? All right. Kim looks to be okay. Everybody. Kevin, still lost?
So with all of these angles, we are aiming to get 24.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Amatle? All right, lovely. Amatle, are you okay?
Sir, please explain why we're not using sine 2 theta.
All right.
Equals to sine theta.
Equals to what? This one.
Equals is
that's gonna give me problem. Let me show you. Sine 2 multiplied by 12. What will it be? 2 sine 12 cos. Do you notice this is a problem on its own? I don't have that.
Oh. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you see double or half angle, please work with cos. Guys, can I get cos 24? It is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Which one is my adjacent? Root of what? 1 minus m squared. Now you just do simple algebra. Bring this whole thing to the left hand side. It becomes a positive. And then return that one over. Makes sense. Divide both sides by 2. 1 minus root of 1 minus m squared. And because it's a squared, I'll put a square root. let me know if everybody's okay. That is my sine 12 now. Once I get the first line, the rest is just basic algebra, moving things from the left to the right, to the left, to the right.
So what happened to the, oh, never mind.
To the square. It became a square root. Awesome. All right. 30 more seconds for you to write. Then we go to cos 12. Woo. Been talking for 3 hours. I'm competing with the radio. I'm telling you, I must join Anelia and the club now. And I think I'll make a good partner there. Cos 12. Guys, if I'm looking for cos, again, it's half. I am going to those two angles again. But I'm looking for cos. So which one should I use? That. Makes sense? So, look at, what do I have? Cos 2 theta is 2 cos squared theta. Guys, I doubt that they will not ask you something like this. In the grade 12 paper, term 1, it's very, very rare. Double and half angles. Now, cos 2 multiplied by 12 is 2 cos squared 12. Now you understand the whole drill. What is this? Cos 24 degrees, and that is 2 cos squared 12. What is cos 24? 1 minus m squared, 2 cos squared 12 minus 1. We do the maths. The negative 1 comes over. It becomes 1 minus m squared plus 1. What do? We divide everything by what? By 2. And then we find the square root. Are we okay there, everybody? So once you pick the correct formula, you just simplify. It becomes quite easy. The challenge is the correct formula. Please make a note for yourself. Double or half angle starts with cos 2 theta. Number 3. What do you notice? 48 and 24. What do we notice? 48 is what? Double of. So I can write sine 48, therefore. What do you notice? I can write sine 48 as sine 2 times 24. And instantly you can see what this one looks like. It looks like number 3. Where my theta is 24. So it becomes 2. I want to show you the beauty of this. Do you notice the idea is to always have 24? Because 24 I can always pick from my triangle. So this is 2m and the root of 1 minus m squared. Case closed. Are we okay, everybody? Guys, I don't think you would do a paper, a grade 12 paper term 1 without this nonsense that it's very rare. Very, very rare. I'm going to finish on this one because Baya Much. And I'm sure you also have Much. Double Much. Cos 48. What would you do for cos 48? With cos 48, I can actually use any one of them. But I'll use the second one. I'll tell you why I use the second one. Look at this. I'm going to show you so that you don't waste time. Cos 48 is 2 times what? 24. Do you see? It's either equation 1 or equation 2. Can I tell you why I'll use the second one? Do you notice I have sign? So it's easy for me. 1 minus 2 sine squared 24. I don't have to do anything. I'm not stressing now because I already have that sign. What is sine? It's m squared. Makes it very straightforward. You observe and then you see what to do. Okay, I've got a message here. Who's that? Sir, can you please send or do general solution with compound or double angles? Okay, Junior, I'll see. But we are out of time. Kevin?
So how did you get 1 minus 2 m squared?
Sine 24 is m, remember? Look at the... Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cos 66. Now, that is not double. Neither is it half. But quickly, do you notice 66 plus 24? Once you test, it's not double, it's not half. Start playing around. There are 5 possible situations, but I won't be able to go through all the 5. All right. What is cos 66? I'm sure you know co-functions. Cos 66 is the same as sine what? 24. And that is m. So if it's not double, if it's not half, check the relationship with 90. If it adds up to 90, co-functions. Number 6, you are going to finish number 6. I'm just going to show you what to do. Quickly. Look, it's not double, it's not half, it's not co-functions. Do you remember what to check? Special angles. Ah, child, you are on the roll. What special angle do you see here? 30 and 24. So I'm going to use my compound angle. Sine 30 cos 24 plus cos 30 and sine what? 24. And what is sine 30? Half. Cos 24, we did all of this earlier on. Cos 30, root 3 over 2, and sine 24 is m. Leave your answer like that. They are not like terms, please. Did that make sense? Kevin, is this an old hand or a new one?
I'm sorry, sir, it's an old hand.
Oh, that hand must be paining you now. Put it down. All right. Did it make sense, everybody? I know you're tired. Even me, I'm tired. But each job. And I think cos 54 would work the same way as what? Number 6. But now it will be the cos angle. I know they're waiting for you now. Who's waiting for you? But I can release you guys. This one's at home. Guys, let me do your this one, guys, you should be able to do. Let me do proof identity. Do I have a general solution here? Okay, I have one general solution. I'll just prove this. I'll prove this identity, then do that general solution, guys. What you can do, guys, as you're practicing, just make sure you practice tonight. If there's any question, drop it on the group. You'll get answers either late tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. But let's do this one together. Let's prove this identity. This one looks like, wow, I don't even know what to do. 1/8. Okay, let's start. Let's see something. Left hand side. Oh, this is a 4x. Okay. 1 over 8 into 1 minus cos 4x. That cos 4x is going to be a bit of a problem, but not so much. Let me show you something with that cos 4x on the side. Cos 4x can be written as cos 2 multiplied by 2x. And by the way, that is quickly cos 2 theta. And what is cos 2 theta? We can use any of the three. Which one should we use? Let's use one that gets rid of the 1. I want to get rid of my 1. So let's use one that will remove that 1. All right, so let's see. 1 over 8, 1 minus. I'm going to put another bracket here. What is cos 4x? We said it's cos 2 times 2x. To get rid of that 1, we can use 2 cos squared. No, 1 minus 2 cos. No, 1 minus 2 sine squared x. So that when I multiply, but check, here's the drill. Oh, I see. Guys, please watch this. If I have cos 2x, I'll have that. But because I am saying 2x here, this angle should be 2x. That's where the... Let me repeat that. Please let me repeat that. Let me repeat that. Please, I know we're out of time. Cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine 2 sine squared x. Are you seeing that? That this is double and this is a single x. If I then say cos, this is 2 times x. You see this x comes here. But if I say cos 2 multiplied by 2x, you notice that angle is now 2x. 1 minus 2 sine squared. Please let me know if you got that. That's very, very important. Quickly, guys, I want to give you just 10 minutes more so that you can also rest. Are we okay there? Please let me know. I don't want to finish, then we come back. We want to take it at a flow. Lovely. So I am changing that now to 1 minus 2 sine squared 2x. Okay, let's do the expansion. 1 over 8, 1 minus 1. Negative would give me positive. Do you notice that I have already taken care of that 1? I don't want the 1. 1 over 8. I'm left with, oh, I see where we are going, guys. I think we have the answer. What is 1 over 8? I thought we got it, but it's fine. Now, let's quickly expand. What is sine 2x? Now, look at this. Sine 2x. No, I said sine squared. Sine squared. All right? Am I right with what I'm doing? Yeah. Okay, what is sine 2x, by the way? Sine 2x is what? 2 sine x. You remember that, right? But I have it squared. So if I then square all of this, what will I be getting? Sine squared 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. Oh, look at what a beautiful maths. Maths is beautiful. What is this giving us? 1 over 8. There's a 2 there. Now, this whole expression is what we have on the right. 4 sine squared x cos squared x. What is 2 times 4? 8. Oh, very lovely. The left-hand side is therefore equal to the right-hand side. Interesting. Beautiful. Beautiful maths there. Beautiful maths. You've got to pay attention to the double angles, 2x, 2x. So this is application of double angles. Please take a screenshot. You can look at this later. Somebody take a screenshot and send to the group. You can look at this later. Just want to do general solution. For general solutions, guys, especially those at Glenvista, I gave you the notes on general solution. My own learners here, I haven't really done that, but I'll send something to you on the group, the notes that I gave them. Okay, general solution, determine, and this one, oh, beautiful. For those of you that I taught general solution, do you notice this one is the special one? This one was the last one that I said you should write. Just as if I knew it was going to help. Look at what I will do. Please, somebody saying change 2 sin x. Don't even try it. It's going to be a mess. This is a special one. And what we do is we use co-functions. 90 minus 2x. I changed that. That is the last one I did on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Co-functions. You can use any one of them. I like to use the one on the right hand side, doesn't matter, as your reference what? Angle. And here we are dealing with cos is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. In quadrant 1, we are working with the reference angle. So we're solving that. X minus 45 degrees equals to 90 minus 2x plus k what? 360. If we solve, just basic maths, variables on one side, what do we have? 3x equals to 135, I think. Can you guys hear me? Are we okay? And that is Q1, but we still have to do Q4. And what is the reduction formula? 360 degrees minus your reference what? Angle. What are we solving? X minus 45 degrees, 360. Please put a bracket. 90 minus 2x plus k what? 360. Basic maths now. 360 degrees minus 90 degrees plus 2x plus k 360. Move that 2x over, becomes negative. 360 minus 90 would be 270. Move the 45 over, plus k 360. We just solve now. Negative x, what would that be? 5 and 1 and 3, 1, 5. What do we do? Divide by negative 1. Becomes negative 315 minus k what? 360. And k being an element of integers. Guys, okay, smoke. I'm tired. But did it make, are we okay? Are we on the same page? Let me know if there's any question, please. Let me know if there's any question. You still can ask. I'm tired, but you can ask. Let me sure I have to upload. Why do you want to give me so much work? My show. But I will do so. I will do so. Sure is my boy, I'll do it. All right, is there any question you would like to ask? Some of you said I should do some word problems.
So it's okay, you don't have to do the word problems again.
Okay. But I could send you where you can get a few word problem samples. I can send you some tonight when I get back into the office. I can just send you one or two just to see, and I'll send you the memos as well. I'm sure that will be fine, right? All right. But if you have any question, please do feel free. Yes, Michelle?
So it's fine. You don't have to upload the lesson. I just quickly wanted to understand one thing. It was back when we were doing the translation of the function.
Okay. What was the question?
You multiplied the function by 1/3.
Yeah.
And they got a translation of 1 to the right. So how does that work?
No.
Yes,
remember, what is my function? My function is this. That's my function.
Yes, sir.
What is A?
1/3.
Good. So I only simplified to make me see quickly what I need to do.
Oh, okay, sir.
So keep the base and add the exponent so that I have one single thing. Then it's easy for me to see, because otherwise I wouldn't know what to do with this 1/3.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? If I don't do this, I won't know how to deal with this 1/3. But combining it like this makes it easy. Get rid of the 7, get rid of the 1.
Okay, sir.
All right. So that was what I did, to simplify first before doing translation. It's always very easy. Simplify, then translate.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Any question again, anybody? Is there anybody who has a question? I know we are all tired, but we can still have 1, 2, 3 minutes for questions if there is any.
Sir?
Yes.
So by the general solution that we just did,
Yes, okay.
why do we use 90 minus x?
Why did we use 90?
90 minus x, yes.
Where is it again? All right, so this is a special one. And the rule is this. Watch the rule. If I have, let me write the rule. Guys from MEMS class, if you can, oh no, but I did share the notes. Did I share the notes on the group? Did I? Okay, I think I did. But look, this is a special case. If I have sine x, I'm going to do two things, equals to cos y. And if I have sine x, do you notice that these two are different?
Yes, sir.
The one on the right, do you notice this is x and this is x? I could basically divide both sides by cos x. And that will give me tan x equals to 1. And then I can continue. But here, I cannot do that. So what we usually do is we try to make both of them to be sine or both of them to be cos by bringing in co-functions. What is the co-function of cos y? It is sine 90 minus y. Do you know that co-function? Once you know that, then you can just pick this as your reference what? Angle.
Okay.
And then sine is positive here, quadrant 1 and quadrant what? 2. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. I see Priscilla. Prissy, before we go, can you please say hello to me, Priscilla, please? Just unmute it, please, Priscilla. Nyacela too. Just want to hear your voice saying hello.
Hello, sir.
Hey, báwo ni Priscilla?
So I'm good.
I didn't say how are you. Priscilla, you must show me yourself the next time you see me. I want to see you.
Okay, sir.
I want to see that face. At least, finally. Where were you yesterday? We were looking for you.
So I was here.
You fell asleep. What? Or what? Because you just disappeared on us. All right. Anyway, it's good to hear your voice. Guys, I hope that this session really helped you with one or two things that you need clarity on. I will upload it. You can rewatch again, look at the notes. Best thing is just get questions, do a question paper that has a memo, all right, and be able to see all the things that you need to get done where you are making mistakes. For those writing tomorrow, she fell asleep. Ask questions and I'll be able to assist on the group. If I don't respond now, I'll respond sometime later. All right. Yes, I've got two hands. And Kim, was that hand dealt with?
Yes, sir. It's the old hand.
Oh, all right. Michelle? Oh, Gift? Gift, I see a hand.
Oh, yes, sir. I wanted to ask you any upload videos you uploaded on the website or on YouTube?
It actually goes to the website. Did we sort out your account? Not yet.
No, sir, still haven't tried.
Oh, my Lord. Okay, all right. Gift, send me a message tonight. Let's deal with it. I'm going to tell the IT guy to work on it now. Okay. Nolwazi. Okay, for every one of you having trouble, please let's go onto the group and we're going to sort it out tonight. The IT guy would work on it so that by tomorrow you are in. We'll sort it out tonight once I get back to my office. Good night, I'm still going to the office now. Good night, everybody. You are welcome, Rhea. Michelle, what's up? Your hand is up again.
So I quickly wanted to ask for the special angles, not the special angles, sorry, so for general solution, how do you know which quadrants to work with?
Look at the sign. For example, if I have something that looks like this, if I have sine x equals to negative 0,2, where is sine negative? Quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. You get that right?
Yes, sir.
That's how you know. If I have positive cos, quadrant 1 and quadrant what? 4. Even if
It's because, sorry, sir.
Yep.
It's because for this example, you used quadrant 1 and quadrant 4.
Yes. Simply because I'm dealing with cos. Cos 90 minus 2x is positive.
Oh.
You see, if I had a negative here, then I would have said it's negative value.
Oh, okay. It makes sense. Thank you, sir.
All right. So that's how we check which quadrant. And if it's a 0, you take it as a positive. This one is quadrant 1 and quadrant what? 2. If it is cos x equals to 0, it is quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. If it is tan x equals to 0, tan is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant what? 3. But we can do quadrant 1 alone. But for now, that's how we work it out. Awesome. Good night, guys. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.